Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just straight out of the Boston here, the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 51 of the Georgia State Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. And as I was getting started with a little bit of recruiting, but we're here for our Week 5 matchup, and it's going to be a good one. We are going up against Oklahoma, the second of our 3 non-conference games. They're a little bit spread out this year. This is our last non-conference game until the last game of the season, which is like Week 14, I believe. And that will be against Georgia Tech. But anyway, check out the recruiting as always. Just giving you guys some updates. I'm going after a lot of safeties this year. My 2 starting safeties are juniors, so I'd like to bring in some freshmen next year to get a year of experience under their belt. Maybe redshirt one of them, or maybe both of them. I'm not really too sure yet. But anyway, going after some safeties. We're pretty set at the skill positions in terms of cornerbacks, wide receivers, halfbacks, even quarterback. I think we're fine at, although Johnson is a junior, but we do have a couple young quarterbacks sitting on the bench that I think can take over fine, and maybe we'll worry about quarterback next year a little bit more. But nonetheless, other than that, we're just going for some linemen, trying to replace some more linebacker core. Our defense has struggled this year, so that's a big concern for us and something we're going to look to, or somewhere we're going to look to target in the future for our recruiting. But anyway, getting things started here from the Georgia Dome. Once again, our home game. This is our last home game of our first 3 of the year. We start out with like a 3-game home stretch, then we play like 4 straight on the road or something. Maybe it's 2 straight on the, I don't know, something like that. We have a bunch of like streaks this year of home and away. But anyway, you can see Thomas finding Bryant Brown there for the 4-yard pickup. 3rd and 2 coming up. Thomas is going to drop back, looking towards the flat. He's got Woods, but he's going to be brought down short of the first down marker. So a nice tackle right there by Ladarian Young. That'll bring up the field goal unit. This kick is up, and it is good. A deep kick right here from the Oklahoma kicker. And that's going to make it 3-0. We got a studio update early on here. Kentucky has beaten Florida. That is huge for the SEC. And that's a big win for Kentucky. Obviously, beating the number 4 team in the nation, no matter who you are, is a big, big win. But for Kentucky, for a program like that has struggled in recent memory, very good win for them. So 2nd and 3 coming up. Jeremy Johnson's looking. He's got Paul Walker on the down and in right there for an 11-yard pickup. Now later in the drive, 2nd and 10 coming up. Johnson doesn't really have anyone open. Finally finds Paul Walker, who breaks open on the slant route. He's got a 14-yard pickup. Now here, 121 to play. Johnson's going to drop back. He's looking over the middle. Caught by Justin Wagner, who's going to pick up a nice 6-yard chunk. 2nd and 4 coming up. Shotgun set. Johnson dropping back, looking short. Once again, he's got Walker on a slant. 12-yard pickup and a first down for Georgia State. Now coming up, it's 3rd and goal. Johnson's going to drop back. He's looking on the slant, and it's going to be caught and dropped by Paul Walker. I know I ran a lot of slants there, so I'm sure I'll get someone in the comment section mentioning that. Oh, you can't run too many slants. It's not allowed. It's cheesing. Well, sorry. You can't do anything about it now. So Bennett there picks up the first down. That's Austin Bennett for a 15-yard pickup. Now later in the drive on 1st and 10, Thomas is going to drop back. He's looking. He's got a guy wide open. It's going to be Austin Bennett once again picking up the first down. Now Thomas hands off to the halfback forward, who will go to the left side, break a tackle right there, and a nice pickup for the star running back Keith Ford, who picks up 8 yards. Now Keith Ford once again to the left side, breaking another tackle, being brought down, but it's a 6-yard pickup. 3rd and 4 coming up. He's going to put Ross in motion. Thomas will drop back, looking right side. He's got a man. It's Clark, who broke free, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Jeffrey Clark from South Dakota getting the touchdown, giving Oklahoma the 10-3 lead. Next drive for Georgia State with 5:25 to play in the 2nd quarter. We're giving it to Kyler Neal for a 15-yard pickup. Now Johnson's going to drop back. He's got time, looking short. He hits Walker, but Walker is decked and he drops the ball, so Oklahoma will get the ball back after a punt away. And now Thomas is going to drop back. Tons of time looking, and he's got Austin Bennett. I cannot keep up with Tom Hicks in coverage, and Bennett breaks free and gets 29 yards on the pickup. Now 2nd and 9. Thomas is going to keep this one himself, and Cameron Melton misses the tackle. Finally, Hobson brings him down, but that's a huge 20-plus yard pickup for Cody Thomas. Now Thomas is going to look right, and that's intercepted by Ladarian Young. A huge play from the junior standout safety Young. That was a huge momentum swinger. Instead of making it 17-3, which it looked like it was headed that way, that's going to give us the ball back with a chance to get on the scoreboard once again before the half. So 2nd and 10, 121 to play. Johnson's going to drop back. Empty backfield looking short. He's got Justin Wagner. He's going to pick up a nice 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4 coming up. Once again, empty backfield looking over the middle. Caught by Tyshawn Clemens, who's going to pick up the first down. And that's going to give us a new set of downs as the drive continues. A minute to play here in the 2nd quarter. Johnson dropping back. He's looking deep. He's got a man. It's Ross Jackson, who broke free from coverage, and he's going to go all the way into the end zone for the 63-yard touchdown catch right there. Beautiful pitch and catch from Johnson to Jackson. Jeremy Johnson has taken a leap this year. He's taken a step forward with his game. If you guys do remember the first 4.5, 5 games or so that he played in last year, he was rather adequate, I would say. He didn't really excel on anything too much, and he relied on the running game a lot while he was healthy. But anyway, this year, the tails have seemed to be reversed, so to say. Johnson is having a great year, and that deep ball is just a perfect example of him leading the offense, making plays. But on 2nd and 3, we get a nice sack right there, and Cody Thomas, great coverage by our defense. 3rd and 11 coming up. Thomas will drop back looking. He's got a man, and it's Bryant Brown for the big 20-plus yard pickup. So now 14 seconds to play in the quarter. Thomas is going to drop back looking deep, and it's going to be intercepted by LaDarian Young. Once again, Young coming up big, forcing a turnover, keeping Oklahoma off of the board, and that's going to make it a 10-10 ball game heading into the half. That is the score. UNC Johnson, he is very hyped with his teammates right now. If we can beat Oklahoma, a team that's a 97 overall, that would be a huge win for us. Remember, we had a tough time with another 97 overall team, LSU, last week when we lost 41-10. This week, that seems to be like that we are performing a little bit better than we did in that game, as we were right in this game with Oklahoma. And here we go, 2nd and 10, starting out the second half with the ball. Johnson's going to drop back, looking over the middle. Kyler Neal is there out of the backfield for the first down. Now 2nd and 10 coming up. Johnson will drop back. He's looking for the screenplay. He's got Neal out of the backfield in the flat, and Neal's going to get to the outside. He's got space across the 50 to the 40. Great stiff arm, and he's going to get inside of the 35-yard line. A big 32-yard pickup for the sophomore standout. And now Jeremy Johnson over the middle, and that is dropped by Jordan Giles. That was a bad drop right there by Old Reliable. So we're going to bring out our kicker, Justin Willis. His kick is up, and it is short. We tried a deep field goal right there with him, and it was not good. So Cody Thomas and the Oklahoma Sooners get the ball back, looking deep, and it's Austin Bennett. He might go all the way. He's inside of the 10. He's going to be brought down inside of the 5-yard line, a 55-yard pickup. Now on 2nd and goal, Cody Thomas is going to drop back, looking short, and is caught by Bryant Brown for the touchdown. And just like that, a big drop on third down by Jordan Giles leads to a missed field goal and then a touchdown for Oklahoma. So a big swing right there. But we get the ball back, and we're trying to tie this game up. Once again, Ross Jackson with a nice grab. Now 2nd and 10, Johnson going to drop back. He is flushed out of the pocket, scrambling to his right. He's going to take off on his legs and pick up about 6 yards on the play. So 3rd and 4 coming up, pistol formation. It's going to be a read option. Kyler Neal up the middle, barely picks up the first down, just getting the ball across the marker right there. Now 1st and 10, and this press coverage is stifling the Georgia State offense, so we throw it away there, and that's going to be an intentional grounding call. They ruled that Jeremy Johnson was not out of the pocket yet, so that's going to set up 2nd and 22 coming up, essentially a sack there for Oklahoma, as it is a loss down, but we're going over the middle. Justin Wagner is there for the big 25-yard pickup. They'll give him 31 in the play, and that's going to give it a first down. A new set of downs. The drive continues. Kyler Neal up the middle, picking up the first down and a little bit more. Now later in the drive, 2nd and 4, Kyler Neal up the middle, once again grabbing a first down, a 5-yard pickup. We are inside of the 10-yard line now for 1st and goal. We're going right back to Kyler Neal. This is actually Blake Gardner who subs in, and he's going to grab the touchdown, an 8-yard touchdown pickup for Blake Gardner, the sophomore from Michigan, and that's going to make it a tie ball game at 17. So here comes Oklahoma. Ross gets the handoff here, and a nice job of hard running right there from Alex Ross. So here we go, 3rd and 1. It's going to be a read option, or read pitch option, triple option, whatever you want to call it, and that's going to be a nice pickup for Alex Ross, executed nicely by Cody Thomas. Once again, they go right back to it. This time Phil Woods gets the grab, or gets the handoff, and he's going to get a huge gain. Craig Harris finally breaks him down, but later in the drive, we're going to set up 3rd and 14. Thomas is going to drop back. He's got to get a first down here to continue this drive. He's flushed out. He fumbles, recovered by the offensive lineman, but that sets up 4th and 18. Or 4th and 22, I should say, as he loses 8 yards on the play, and they are going to have to punt this one away with, and it's a fake punt. Davis receiving the handoff there, and not really the handoff, but it was snapped right to him. Keith Davis picks up 16. I panicked there a little bit. He needed 22, and he picked up 16. And our punt returner, Avery Sweeting, actually had to come up and make the tackle. So almost a little trickery worked out there. It almost worked out for Oklahoma, but we end up with the ball back, and here comes Jeremy Johnson, the Georgia State offense. 8-yard pickup for the junior quarterback, originally from Auburn. And now Paul Walker making the grab there for the 13-yard pickup with inside of 20 seconds to play in the 3rd. That's going to run out the clock, so we're going to hit the 4th quarter here. Kyler Neal up the middle, picking up the first down. Another nice piece of running right there from Kyler Neal. And now here we go up the middle once again, following his blockers nicely, and he's got 15 more yards on the gain. So 3rd and goal coming up. We're going to hand it to Blake Gardner. He's going to get stuffed. 4th and goal coming up. And we are going to roll the dice here and try to go for it and make it a 24-17 game. Johnson dropping back, feels the rush. He's got to run to his right. He gets brought down. He is sacked. A 15-yard loss and a turnover on downs. A big blow to this Georgia State offense with 5 minutes left to play in this ball game. Oklahoma gets the ball back with a chance to try and take the lead. And looking back on it, I know hindsight is 20/20, but we really should have taken the points there. I think I was just so afraid of Oklahoma's offense. We'll see how it works out, though. But Cody Thomas up the middle. He's actually going to hand this off to Alex Ross up the middle, excuse me. He picks up 10 yards on the gain. Now 3rd and inches coming up. We're sending a blitz and a great tackle. There's Jamel Spencer making a huge tackle for us, setting up 4th down. They would punt it away, and we get the ball back to try and take the lead here and make up for our missed 4th down conversion. Johnson quickly getting out of bounds there after he scrambles up for a 5-yard gain. Now 2nd and 5 coming up. Johnson dropping back, looking short. It's Justin Wagner on the drag route, who gets hit hard, but he picks up a 1st down. Now 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun set. We're looking. It's a slant route once again. Ross Jackson picking up the 18-yard pickup, a huge gain for the sophomore wide receiver. And now Jeremy Johnson scrambling to the right side. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off on his own. He's got a nice gain right there. He'll pick up 4 yards, setting up 2nd and 6 inside of 2 minutes to play. Now we're looking for Neal on the screen. Kyler Neal down the sideline, cuts back in across the 30 inside of field goal range. And now it's time to run some clock here. 3rd and 13 coming up. Kyler Neal up the middle. He'll be brought down. 4th and 7 coming up with 33 seconds to play after Oklahoma calls a timeout. Justin Willis' kick is up, and it is good. We take the 20-17 lead. 22 seconds to play. Oklahoma with one last chance to try and get in field goal range, or possibly at a Hail Mary to win it. That's going to be complete to Alex Ross. He picks up about 8 yards, but he's finally pushed out of bounds. Now 3rd and 2 with 15 seconds to play. Cody Thomas dropping back, looking deep, and that's almost intercepted by Cameron Meldon. 4th and 2 coming up. This is the ball game. Cody Thomas, he's going to drop back, fires it. It's caught by Bryant Brown, who's going to get to about the 50-yard line. 4 seconds to play. Oklahoma calls timeout, and it's time for one last Hail Mary. Thomas dropping back, tons of time. Pocket finally collapses, and I don't know where he's throwing that one to. I don't even know, but for some reason, one of our safeties, or one of our cornerbacks, decided he would try to make the catch, and I would have just swatted that. Oh my god, I got nervous when the ball kind of got tipped back up in the air. There he is, number 38. I believe that was Jamel Spencer, but nonetheless, we win the ball game. 20-17, a big win. Jeremy Johnson was your player of the game. He had a fantastic game. Just such improvement we're seeing out of him, and it's great to really have a good quarterback, a stable quarterback once again. We got some stability at the position last year with Ben McClain for really one of the first times all series long, all dynasty long, and it's really paying off this year with Jeremy Johnson just having a fantastic season. Kyler Neal had a good day, not a great day, 92 yards, almost 5 yards a carry. Paul Walker and Ross Jackson both having big days for us. Good to see, and you can see on the defensive side of things, Jamel Spencer coming up with a couple big plays, and Ladarian Young with 2 picks to highlight him as well. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for me. You can see the Oklahoma stats, Alex Ross, and the running game. We really held the running game in check, unlike what we did against LSU. I think that was a big difference maker. Austin Bennett had a big day, but their offense as a whole did not have a great day against our defense. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and it doesn't matter. Peace.